everybody, this is Casually Crypto here with another report on what is happening in the TRON DeFi ecosystem. There's been a lot of movement in this space, a lot of things that has happened, and I'm just going to show you everything that's happening right now. With the top 10 token, we top 10 pairs, we still see USDJ, Pearl, USDT and Thai, and Salmon, Jack Pool, and Dragon at the top. I'll be going over each one of them so that you can understand more about the space. Before going further, I just want to let you know that the crypto space, especially the yield farming space, is the Wild Wild West, and a lot could happen and you could lose everything. So be careful with your investment, be careful with what you're doing, consult with a financial advisor if you need professional advice. With that aside, let's get going. One of the biggest things that you may want to keep an eye out for is actually with the Moonpool finance space. Moonpool Finance recently just announced, well, they didn't really announce, but on the website, people are starting to notice that they just released a new pool called Galaxy Pool Finance. And you can see that just a few days ago they just launched Star Pool, right, where you stake Moonpool and you get Star Pool coin. And just like Star Pool, you are staking Moonpool coins, you're staking Moonpool pairs of Tron to get Galaxy Pool. And right now, Galaxy Pool is trading at about let's see how much, about $145. About a few hours ago, they were at about $200. So they are starting to go down. In my opinion, it looks like they are trying to generate artificial demand for their Moonpool finance token. And they are giving people this sense of FOMO of like, you better not sell your Moonpool token, or you may miss out on this new pool that they're launching. Right? Whether people are buying into it, we are seeing some demand, like with Moonpool jumping from $20 to $35 just since the announcement of Moonpool and now Galactic Pool. How long will it last? We won't know, but they are starting to generate. They are creating demand. But here's a scary thing. Before you jump in, right? If you want to do a due diligence, make sure you look at like any white paper information, and you go to like Moonpool's like Medium page. There's no announcement, right? Even you go here, you may think, oh, maybe they have a separate Medium account. You go to Star Pool, go to Medium, which is Moonpool. There's no announcement of Moonpool or Galaxy Pool, and this is a huge concern. I mean, it shows that whether they don't, they're not, they're too lazy to do it, or they're too busy, or whatever. I mean, there's no official announcement, and my guess is these two tokens are going to crash and burn. Right? They're just getting like degenerates to go in and like buy like these tokens to do, because they will know that there will always be someone who will buy like Star Pool and Galactic Pool to stake instead of earning them through mining. So this is unfortunate with what's happening, and it's always important to do your due diligence, know what's happening before you jump in. I mean, look at this, like 26,000 like total liquidity is barely anything. And then same thing for Cherry. This is another one. Cherry. Cherry Finance. They had a nice start, right? But now look at how much they're worth. Their tokens are worth like one cherry is worth less than 60 cents. I mean, like 60 cents, 0.7, right? It's not worth a lot. I mean, like compared to how much they were, right? They were at like $5, right? $5.3. It dropped significantly, and people are dumping cherries. Cherry is looking so bad that they are actually looking to consolidate cherries at 10-1, so something like a reverse split, right? Instead of looking miserable like 60 cents, they're going to consolidate 10-1 so that it becomes $6. But it's not going to save the token, because right now there's still no use case for a cherry token. Like there's no there's no other pools that's using cherry tokens. There's no like real dApps out there that are using cherry token, and like right now the only demand for cherry is has been speculative, right? People buy hoping to see it moon, and hope, hopefully none of you guys got in on it, or like, and yeah, a lot of people are hurt with this, and that's a sad reality about the whole like DeFi ecosystem right now. There's just a lot of people, like a lot of these are pump and dump projects, right? You can see like does this look like a pump and dump thing to you? Like you have like a pump and then a dump, right? People are losing their savings, their life savings over this, especially for those who don't know what they're doing. You can see right here, this guy just bought like spent about like thousand, no, almost 2,000 TRON, right? Hoping to thinking that they're buying a dip. I don't. My opinion is I don't think it's coming back, right? And then but you do have some projects that are seeing some use cases, right? Like Pearl, for example, right? Pearl. I mean, like there's a number of projects that are using Pearl. You can see like Dragon Ball, right? They are using Pearl. Um, and I don't think Cherry uses Pearl, but but there's a number of projects that are using Pearl, and they are, yeah, even Salmon Swap, they're using Pearl as well too. Right? So Pearl has some use cases right now, and if you look at the price, Pearl, right? Look at Pearl. Pearl, despite a drop from its highest point of 3.3k, they are still hovering at about $1,000. In fact, they actually were able to recover. Right? As I said, this is because there's use cases that people are buying Pearl so that they can stake at salmon token. Right? People aren't selling Pearl. Right? They say, oh, I can still use Pearl at these other places and get these other tokens. So, would I recommend you buying Pearl at the moment? As I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not in a place to tell you any advice, in if I were to decide, if I'm new to the space, I would be cautious about buying any tokens at the moment. Like any tokens that you're spending money to buy, there's a huge risk to it. I mean, like, we don't know if this could drop even further, right? And like the best way for you to gain token is actually through staking with stable tokens, right? Anything like you can stake like a stable coin, right? You can stake like USDJ right here, right? That's what I've seen a lot of people who are doing it at conservative level. They are like putting in stable coins. Not they're not going like all in, right? But they're putting in what they could afford to lose, right? They put in what they could afford to lose so that they are getting some of the unique tokens, right? And then they use those unique tokens to like farm everywhere else. So yeah, so I think there's also Dragon Ball, which I quote briefly. Dragon Ball is interesting. They are they did make its way on the top 10 list despite starting out late, and also the ball token, right? They had a so-called ICO, which they call an auction, right? They the the ball was pegged at $1.50. It has gone up a bit in value, right? What is this use case? Well, because Dragon is worth about like $500, people and how you can like stake ball to get Dragon. People are still buying. They either buying it or they are not selling the ball tokens like to stake at Dragon. This is a clever play, but I don't think it'll last for long because right now there's still no use for Dragon. Like there's still no use for Dragon. You look at this, like if I look at Dragon, right? The only reason why people are crazy over Dragon is because they were worth like 1.3k at its highest peak point. I mean, the fact that they have a lot of liquidity is it is a strong point, but you can see that they are going downhill at the moment. How far will they go? Only time will tell. But they are not in. They're not really in a happy place right now. I mean, a lot of people have probably like sold out already, right? But there's also a lot of newcomers, right? They are buying in, and that's the worst thing you want to do, right? You don't want to be like holding the bags and buying the bags when people are dumping. So be careful out there. There's a lot of like pump and dumpers out there, and to be honest, in my opinion, like what I'm seeing right now is not too different from the 2017 ICO craze. A lot of people are buying and being dumped on. Like there's a lot of these pump and dump schemes out there, and you don't want to be like dumped on. So like before you even buy into any of these tokens, right? Do your own due diligence, right? Find out what these tokens are for, find out the use cases, find out the team behind it, and unfortunately, right now in the Tron ecosystem, most of the teams are anonymous, right? So just be careful of what you're doing and play it safe. So yeah, so there you have it, everybody. This is just a quick update on what's happening in the Tron DeFi ecosystem. Um, there's very brutal. A lot of people getting hurt, but if you do want to play in this space, remember to do a due diligence and invest what you can afford to lose. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, be healthy, and be happy. I'll see you all at the next video. If you want to learn more, I do have another video on what is liquidity pool. So check out this video so that at least you do get some understanding of what you are getting into. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and love, my friends.